like it. I like it. I like it.
All right, you.
Grinding and welding, and we're grinding, we're welding. And I'm not a great welder, but I do know how to do it. But I know how to finish metal, so
There we go. There we go.
get off my bovine protective equipment.
Oh my. That sounds pretty fancy. All right, got a question for you.
I like the questions.
And it's perfect timing because you're working on a Ghia. So
I'll be working on this one for a little while.
Yeah.
A New York Minute.
There you go. Well, no, that's fast.
I thought that was slow.
No, that's fast. That's fast. All right, so the question is, are Karmann Ghias rare?
Yes and no.
Okay.
So you have to qualify that answer by figuring out what rare is. As far as production numbers, there was a fairly high production number.
Yeah.
Sales numbers, not so much.
Wait, does that mean some sat there and just never sold?
Well, they did sell eventually, but they sold like the next model year. So they weren't a really fast seller, so they didn't produce as much. And being that they quit in 74,
yeah.
So, it's
almost 30 years ago.
Yeah, but and that's the other thing. It's 30 to 40 years ago these cars were produced, and they've been wrecked, and being that they're unibody, and you can't really do a change a fender for a repair. If you get into a fender bender, it's pretty expensive. There's a lot of them for total.
Oh, that's true. So, hadn't thought of that.
Yep.
And then you look at all the ones that sat there and rusted.
Yeah.
Like we've got a couple in the boneyard that probably would have been gorgeous at some point.
At some point they were. But, it's the rarity of the car. They're getting a lot more popular as far as collectability.
Mm-hmm.
We're starting to see a lot more of them. I think we have 4 of them in the shop right now.
Yeah.
So, and 3 of them are in for fairly major extensive work.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like the stuff I'm doing on this with rust repair and panel repairs and identifying the rear fender and front fenders, which you'll get a video of next week or this week on Sunday. It's just very labor intensive to actually do this correctly.
Yeah. And
not a lot of people are willing to, that metal repair alone is probably $3,000 to $5,000.
That's true.
And the car, that was, if it was a couple years old, the car's totaled. So slap some Bondo on it, call it good. And we see a lot of that.
Yeah.
That's kind of normal. We're used to it.
That's true.
Other than that, I don't know.
All right, so tell us what you're doing on this one now.
First, you guys have to hit that like, subscribe, and notify button. We'd appreciate that. Yeah. We're getting closer to our goal of the number of subscribers.
Yeah,
really cool.
There.
So this panel, this was all rusted out in through here.
Yeah.
And we can buy this big piece, and it makes it actually easier to work instead of just trying to do a small piece.
Okay.
So what I'm doing right now is after it got tacked in, I'm going through and doing spot welding, and I'm just going pap, 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 and I'm spacing it out so I don't have too much panel distortion.
Oh, yeah.
Whenever you add heat, you're going to get some distortion. Mm-hmm. So right now I'm going through, and this is my second pass. And so it's like here, it's almost ready to go. I'm going to do probably a third pass for the little voids that are in here. Mm-hmm. And then I'll start doing some metal shaping on it. And when I get done, it'll be very little filler. You'll probably have a line of filler like that. That's maybe a 32nd of an inch deep. Ooh. So I got some hammer and dolly and welding and grinding and eating dust and kind of stuff in my near future.
No risk of anemia, huh?
No. So if you guys are wondering, as far as availability, we are into 2021 for our waiting list. Mm-hmm. If you want to get on that waiting list, give us a shout at info@airkoolkustoms.com, mm-hmm. or you can just message us through YouTube or Facebook.
Well, that's good.
So, yay for technology.
Yeah, that's for sure. All right, so show me what else is going on.
I had to take a break from what I was doing because I was about ready to throw my shoulder out. Oh. So last week, I was working on this. In fact, this is going to be the video for, I think, Sunday.
Sundays, yeah.
So this was crinkled into, I would guess, probably 2 or 3 inches. Mm-hmm. Pushed in and then crinkled. So all it just, and this was the damage point.
Yeah.
So everything radiated. So it got smacked in here. So I went ahead and I hammered and dollied all of this and used a shrinking disc, and it's straight. Yeah. Well, it's curvy or it's whatever.
It's what it was meant to be.
So this line is for a cutout for a replacement panel. I'll probably get into that one next with Daren will.
Great.
And this is what I've been doing for about a day and a half. and it looks horrendous, but it's a lot better. This was actually pushed in about 3 inches, and it was majorly crinkled.
Yeah.
And this was after somebody had already repaired it.
Wow.
So they basically got it sort of good enough, but there was dips and valleys of 3/4 of an inch to an inch. Some of the metal had been folded over on each other.
Oh boy.
So anytime you see like a hard line like that, that's where they had to buckle. So all the original holes that are in here, and I don't know if the camera can pick it up, those were the pull points from when the previous repair. So all they did is they just yanked it, and then threw in filler. So same thing here. They got 3 pull points.
Good.
So we're using a little bit different technology, being that this is a double wall panel, and I can't get to the backside to do my normal technique.
Oh yeah.
So I've got a Unispot, which is best way to describe it. It's a copper wire welder, and what it does is it will attach these small pins, and it will actually weld them to the steel. Oh. And then I use a pulling tool to pull it out. It's a normal slide hammer.
All right.
So it's a little bit more labor intensive to do it this way, but it's really the only way I can get to do it without cutting open the fender. And
right.
it's like I don't want to cut anything else and weld anything else.
Right, yeah,
back
if you
up.
can
That's
avoid
good.
that. Great.
So that's pretty much what I've been on.
All right.
So, yeah. So I think Shannon's over here playing with a buggy.
Ooh. All right, Shannon, what are you up to?
Where do we start? Right now I'm fixing to start mounting in the gas tank in Mr. Wilson's buggy.
Okay.
Now, I'm Mr. Wilson from Dennis to Menace now.
Whole different
trying to get him going. We just sent the show bar off to powder coat.
Okay.
Modifying it.
Great.
And we're fixing to build risers for the rear seats to fit in.
Oh yeah. All right. That's great. So
That's
we went from a
terrible.
3-seater to it'll be a 4-seater.
Actually, it was only a 2-seater.
Oh, it was a 2-seater before.
Yeah, it
Okay.
only had the 2 front seats in it. So.
No, but it had a third one in the back, right?
No.
Oh, this
no,
is
it was only a 2-seater.
Oh.
We're making a 4-seater out of it.
Nice. All right.
Yeah, he's got a wife and 2 boys, so they want to all be able to ride in it.
Good deal.
Yep.
Oh, that's great.
Even got the steering column lower because it used to be on top.
Okay.
So it was way high.
Yeah.
So now we dropped it down.
Okay.
Yeah. He's starting to get down on the downhill run
There
with
we
it.
go.
So
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. All right. Well, Spook, show us what else is going on. What's up with range?
Nothing.
Nothing. We're waiting.
Waiting
All right.
on parts.
Waiting on parts.
Story of my life.
There we go.
Story of your life.
How about this blue one?
Motor just came in, and Shannon's been putting this together. We're going to start up on the test can and do a test fire on it before we do the install. Check for oil leaks. Even though it's a brand new motor, we have had oil leaks from like the oil coolers.
Sure.
So
Okay.
that's will happen this week. And then Mr. Darren's over here
Darren's working on this. You
little
doing an
Buggy.
interior?
I'm working on everything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How's that adhesive?
Well, this we put in rear half pans,
Right. Okay. Yeah.
and so then I put in the sound deadening, and now I'm doing dash pad, and dash face, and dash pad, and door arms here.
Oh yeah.
These are plastic,
Okay.
and then we'll start from there. And I'm gonna put the headliner in next and get ready to put it in, and then a new dash pad, and new carpet,
Wow.
door cards, and all that. And
Wow.
then-
We doing new seats or?
No, she liked her seats, so
Okay.
I think we're keeping those.
Good deal.
So
That's
and
excellent.
then we'll put the glass back in there, and this one will be done.
Woo. All
And we got
right.
the rail out front.
And we got the rail
Oh, yeah.
out there.
Yep.
Right.
A little bit on it.
All right. Well, that's good.
yeah, I've got the motor for the rail on stand in the engine room.
Oh
Starting to
yeah.
get it
All right.
ready.
We got the little pan right there.
Yeah, whose is that?
That is Riley.
Oh,
the,
okay.
The Ghia that's
The
getting.
Ghia that you're doing.
Yeah, so that's its pan, and it came back from powder coat, and we started
Looking
on
good.
it. So
Great.
we got that going on at the same time. And then our little dude out here is coming along. I don't remember last week how far along it was, but we're fixing to put.
Yeah.
Hopefully get the rear wheels on. We were having some troubles with homemade stuff. So we're working through that.
Great.
And then I think we got most of the brake lines in, and I think the console that wasn't in last week.
No,
was
that
it?
wasn't
Yeah,
in.
so all the
Great.
electricals run.
Oh, that's
we're just
awesome.
waiting on the motor. He's about to be done with the motor. The tranny's in.
Okay.
Battery's in. The lights, if you want to look from the front.
Oh,
the
yeah,
lights
look
are
at that.
installed,
That's looking good.
So they all
Very
work.
nice.
The headlights, 2 LED bars, a rear LED bar that's also the brake and turn signals. So
Very
it works
good.
pretty good.
Yeah. And whose engine?
That is Mr. Johnston.
Okay.
That's convertible.
Oh yeah. All right. Great.
Should be getting on test fire on it tomorrow or Friday.
Beautiful.
Get it and make sure everything's good to go with it.
All right.
So new long block for his little car.
Very good.
Yep.
Nice.
So
Good
we're working.
progress.
We got motors everywhere.
There you go. That'll work.
Yep.
Sounds good. All right. Say goodbye to the nice people.
Bye, everybody.